Right.
Hi.
So, today we're on a very exciting mission. This will be the first time I think that my E30's been on this channel.
What is this, a WT stunts?
This is the WT Stunts one.
Big solo.
This is Jack, Bobber.
Bobber number 3.
Bobber. Yeah, basically, my E30 has been off with a guy called Guy Higgs, having it mapped, digidash, the full 9 yards for quite a long time now. But it's finally done. So, we are in Gloucester. We are about 15 minutes from Guy's house. And we're going to go pick it up. And then my plan is, tomorrow, I'm going to probably go to D-pad and shake down my car, make sure everything works, make sure we're all good, because I've got a very exciting drive. Yeah.
Big send.
Big sense. Coming up in 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks now. And I'm very scared because I haven't driven my car for a very long time. I don't even know if it works. So yeah.
Just make sure you pull the hydro this time, buddy.
Yes.
That's not the hydro, buddy!
Yeah, so there's that. I've also had a package drive from Tyre Streets, shout out Andy, to test 2 of their other tyres against the 651s to work out what I want to buy, because I need to buy like 12 tyres for this event, and I don't know what I want to run because I've never driven my car in its current state. So yeah, exciting few days. That is the plan. Anyway, I'm going to spin around and carry on driving because I've turned the sat nav off and we pulled over in labour because I needed a wee. There she is, still on the dyno.
I don't even think it needs a lot.
He says as he fucking whines at him. Right, so today is now the following day, as you may be able to tell. Unfortunately, when I turned up to Guy's, obviously super excited, really stoked, my car was on like 7% fuel, so I was like, can't really afford to go and run it out of fuel, ripping it around, testing it. So loaded it on the trailer, went home, and today I am at D-pad. We've come up here just to basically do some testing and do some shakedown. This looks super sick as a loadout. I'm very excited with that. But yeah, mega happy with the car. Guys done loads of work. We're currently sat about 350 brake. I will do a full rundown video on this car at some point, but for now, we're just gonna do a shakedown, do some testing. The main thing today is basically just make sure everything works, drives alright, have a little rip around before the big event. Oh, need to kick that over. The other big thing is I've got a set of these Accelera 351s, big up Tyre Streets. Got a pair of those, and I've also got their 651s, which I've been running on the front, and I got a set on the back. So I'm basically just going to do a comparison between these 2 tyres. The 651s are a little bit grippier, semi-slicks, and the 351s are like a little bit less grippy. So I'm going to test the 2 like back to back and see what I want to run at Lydden Hill. That's where we're going for the big one. Before I put a massive order in, kind of needed to know, you know, what it drives better on. Right. Here we go, we're going to go see if we can remember how to drive. Wish me luck. I'm excited. you might have noticed a lack of clips there. Testing did not go well, to be completely honest. I got 3 laps in and exploded my diff and snapped the drive shaft. Need to lift it up and investigate and work out exactly what I've done, but it's not in a good way. Still had a sick day, got to drive Jake's car, got to drive Scarlett's car, so it wasn't a complete write-off, but yeah, I guess that's the point of the test day, really, so I don't go do that at Lydden Hill, but got to get this off, get the diff out, get the shafts out, see exactly what I've exploded, and work out how the fuck I'm going to fix it. So, yeah, let's do that then. Right, so now I've done some investigation. On the bright side, it looks like I haven't blown the diff up. I've just snapped both drive shafts. Because when you spin the prop, both cups are still spinning within the diff, so the diff is still absolutely fine. But I've snapped the drive shaft on opposing ends. So this one I've snapped on that end, and that one I've snapped in the other end. So yeah, realistically, that's probably due to me. Like, most likely I was still holding the hydro slightly, and I've clutch kicked it coming into the corner while still being on hydro. So most likely that is driver error, and I will hold my hands up to that. I now need to go and get my hands on a load of drive shafts, so I need to see what I can find. Also, one cool thing, so Philip from Garage 11 Cages, who did my exhaust, when he designed this in a way so that I have a V-band right there, which means that you can just undo the V-band and whip this rear section of exhaust off in like 2 minutes, which makes it super easy for when you want to do drive shafts or diff or anything. So if anyone's designing an exhaust, bear that in mind, because it is super, super handy. Yeah.
Why is this so small?
This BAM's been sat there.
Fuck! Well, I ain't no skinny bitch.
So yeah, as you can see, none of anything in the last few days has really gone to plan at all. It's now driving though, which is good.
Yes.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're just gonna go for a little mooch. Spice.
Yeah, baby. Fucking hell.
Just snapped the drive shaft, didn't I?
Alright. You haven't snapped another one, have you?
I don't know.
Let me have a look. Let me get out.
I'll just turn left and we'll find out. Snapped another drive shaft.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god. In the wet as well. Fucking hell. Right. So, as you can see, that did not go quite to plan. Everything in like the past 48 hours did not go to plan. Obviously, went to D-pad, snapped my shaft straight away. Put 2 new shafts in, and then we went for a rip up, probably throw some clips in, and got back, and I was like, I'm gonna do a little burnout on the bridge. Obviously, E30 drift car should be able to do a standing burnout. It's grippy concrete, but it was wet, so it was a good test. And as soon as I dumped the clutch, I just snapped the shaft again. So I was like, sick. We've clearly got a problem. Originally, I was running 320 brake when this was first boosted, but I was on 195s on 16s. I've now jumped up to 17, so I've got matching wheels all around, and I've jumped up to 225, so that's a big jump in tyre size, and I'm running semi-slicks. The tyres are sick, like it drives amazing on them, it drifts amazing, but it's just that little bit more grip. I don't think it's so much that. I was having a conversation with Jack, and I'm running a Polybush prop donut in it. It's basically like a fully metal prop donut, and all the inserts are Polybush, which means that there's absolutely no give in my drivetrain at all. Like standard ones are obviously rubber, so it gives you that little bit of give. But mine's completely solid. So the only point of give you've got is your tyres, and when you're running super grippy tyres, there's no tolerance at all. So my plan is I'm going to go back to a standard prop donut, which should give me that little bit of give, and I'm going to drop down to the 351s, the accelerators from Tyre Streets. They are meant to be slightly less grippy, they're not semi-slicks, but they're meant to have amazing side bite. We're going to try those. So hopefully the change in drop of tyre size and standard donut is going to stop me from snapping shafts. Fingers crossed. I've had 4 new shafts arrive, I've got a spare shaft there, so I'll have 5 shafts in total, and I'm going to take a spare diff with me. That is the plan for Lydden. I did chat to someone who's running an E39 M5 rear end, which is like the one, but apparently it's like $3 grand, so yeah. Little bit on the expensive side. Obviously I was hoping to get a little bit more testing before Lydden and come out with a video that was like, I had a whole full day at D-pad and it was amazing. But things don't go that way. That is the joy of building cars and testing stuff. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got all the testing done before I go. And I can only do what I can do. I can do the best I can do there, so we will see. But yeah, here we are. I'm going to show you one more thing, because we went to LZ Fest yesterday and I picked myself up a new steering wheel to make myself feel better. I've wanted one of these for ages, but they're always out of stock, and they didn't even have one in stock. They had a display one, an option drift wheel, and luckily I managed to sweet talk them into giving it to me. So I've got option drift donut wheel, which is super cool, and eventually I want to get some option drift seats as well. But I just haven't quite got the money for that at the minute. I need to get a slightly deeper boss because my button doesn't fit. It crashes into that nut. So yeah, I'm gonna get that sorted out for Lydden. Basically gonna run through here and just try and cut out anything I can, try and get as much airflow through the front as possible, and just do everything possible to try and make it good. But yeah, that's where we are. Hope you enjoyed the video, and fingers crossed Lydden goes well. I'll see you then.